Sure, here's a full YouTube article approximately titled, Japan's Rotary Revolution, the story of Mazda, innovation, spirit, and speed. In the vast landscape of Japanese automotive innovation, few brands have carved a legacy as unique, daring, and emotionally resonant as Mazda. While Toyota stood for reliability, Honda for high revving efficiency, and Nissan for motorsport ferocity, Mazda dared to be different, betting everything on rotary engines, lightweight performance, and an undying passion for driving. From the Wankel-powered RX series to the beloved Mazda MX-5 Miata, Mazda's story is not just about engineering, it's about spirit, resilience, and the pursuit of perfection. Let's explore how this humble Hiroshima-based automaker became one of Japan's most respected names in automotive history. Wrench origins of Mazda, from cork to cars. Mazda wasn't always an automaker. Founded in 1920 as Toyo Cork Kogyo Company, Limited, the company originally made cork and machine tools. It wasn't until 1931 that Mazda produced its first vehicle, the Mazda Go, a three-wheeled truck resembling a motorcycle with a cargo bed. After surviving World War II and rebuilding from the Hiroshima bombing, Mazda emerged as a resilient and innovative manufacturer. But they didn't want to follow, they wanted to lead. Cyclone the rotary engine gamble, Mazda's boldest move. In the 1960s, Mazda made a decision that would define its legacy, to develop and mass-produce the rotary Wankel engine, a design that was compact, smooth, and powerful compared to traditional piston engines. No other manufacturer had dared to embrace the rotary at scale. Mazda did, and succeeded. Their first rotary-powered car, the Cosmo Sport 110S 1967, was a futuristic coupe with spaceship styling and a 982cc twin-rotor engine revving to 7,000 rpm. It stunned the world. This was just the beginning of Mazda's rotary obsession. The RX legacy begins. Mazda followed the Cosmo with a series of sporty rotary cars under the RX badge, which would define the brand's image for decades. Small Diamond RX-2, RX-3, RX-4 1970s. Mazda rolled out rotary versions of compact sedans and coupes in the early 70s. These were affordable, high-revving cars with power outputs rivaling much larger engines. However, the rotary's fuel consumption and emissions issues became a problem during the oil crisis. But Mazda didn't give up. Checkered flag RX-7, the rotary king arrives 1978-2002. Small Diamond First Generation RX-7 SA22C FB 1978. The RX-7 was Mazda's answer to the rising demand for affordable sports cars. It had lightweight chassis, approximately 1,000 kg, 1.1 L12A rotary engine, 100+ horsepower, 50-50 weight distribution. It was pure driving joy, cheap, fast, nimble, and fun. And it sold over 470,000 units worldwide. Small Diamond 2nd Gen RX-7 FC3S 1985. With Porsche-inspired styling and turbocharging, the second General RX-7 stepped up in performance while still retaining its lightweight ethos. It handled brilliantly and became a favorite in drifting and club racing. Small Diamond 3rd Gen RX-7 FD3S 1992. Arguably Japan's most beautiful sports car, the FD-RX-7 was a masterpiece. With its twin-turbo 13B rotary engine, it produced 276 horsepower officially, though actual output was higher. It had perfect balance, lightweight chassis, timeless design, immense tuning potential. This RX-7 became a cult classic, immortalized in video games, anime Initial D, and movies like Fast and Furious, Tokyo Drift. It was Japan's Ferrari at a fraction of the cost. Heartbreak the fall of the rotary. Despite the RX-7's fame, the rotary engine was becoming harder to justify. It consumed too much fuel, emitted high pollutants, and required frequent maintenance. Still, Mazda gave it one last shot with the Small Diamond RX-8 2003-2012. A four-door sports coupe with a 1.3L Renesis rotary engine, the RX-8 was innovative and fun to drive, but suffered from engine reliability and fuel economy issues. Sales dwindled, and by 2012, Mazda retired the rotary engine from mass production. Mazda's other hero, the MX-5 Miata. While the RX series brought fame, the Mazda MX-5 Miata brought global respect. Debuting in 1989, the Miata was a simple, rear-wheel drive roadster inspired by British classics like the Lotus Elan. But unlike the British, Mazda made it reliable, affordable, and full of soul. It quickly became the best-selling roadster in history. A track day favorite, a symbol of pure driving pleasure. Each generation, NA, NB, NC, ND, remain true to Mazda's Jinba Itai philosophy, horse and rider is one. The Miata proved that you don't need 500 horsepower to enjoy the road, just perfect balance, lightweight, and driver engagement. Brain Mazda's engineering spirit, Skyactiv and KODO. Even as the rotary faded, Mazda didn't abandon its obsession with smart engineering. They introduced Skyactiv technology in the 2010s, a suite of efficient, high-compression engines, lightweight chassis designs, and responsive transmissions. Mazda also pioneered the KODO design language, Soul of Motion, which emphasized flowing, organic body lines inspired by movement and nature. Today's Mazda 3, CX-5, and Mazda 6 are some of the best-looking cars in their segments. Seedling rotary rebirth, the return of the icon. Even after retiring the rotary, Mazda never truly gave up on it. In recent years, they've announced MX-30 EV with a rotary range extender. Concept cars like the RX Vision, hinting at a return to rotary sports cars. Patents for new rotary engines with hybrid systems. Enthusiasts continue to hope for a true RX-9 rotary sports car, keeping the dream alive. DNA Mazda's brand values, why enthusiasts love it. Mazda is often considered the driver's brand in Japan. It's the underdog that refuses to compromise its vision. Checkmark emotional design, cars that look like art. Checkmark driver engagement, steering feel, balance, and control. Checkmark engineering passion, Skyactiv, rotary, lightweight focus. Checkmark affordable fun, joyful cars that don't break the bank. Mazda's vehicles aren't the most powerful or luxurious, but they're built for people who love driving. Checkered flag motorsport and culture, the racing Mazda spirit. Mazda has a strong racing heritage. 24 Hours of Le Mans 1991, the Mazda 787 billion won the legendary race, the first and only rotary-powered car and the first Japanese car to ever do so. Spec Miata Racing, one of the most popular amateur race classes in North America. Time Attack and Drift, RX-7s remain favorites for tuners and drifters worldwide. Mazda's cars are a canvas for expression, in the garage, on the track, and on the street. Upward trend global recognition and awards. Mazda has received acclaim for World Car Design of the Year, Top Safety Ratings, Car of the Year Japan, Best Driver's Car Miata. Despite being a smaller manufacturer, Mazda continues to punch above its weight in both design and performance. Crystal Ball. The future of Mazda. Mazda's future is electric, but with a twist. Instead of rushing to copy trends, they're focused on blending sustainability with emotion. Rotary-hybrid technology. Mazda Vision Study Concept. Commitment to lightweight, driver-centric EVs. Their roadmap is slow and deliberate, but rooted in the brand's soul. Trophy. Final thoughts. The Mazda magic. Mazda is not just a car company, it's a philosophy. A belief that driving should be joyful, that engineering can be art, and that emotion matters as much as efficiency. From the howl of a rotary engine to the precise flick of a Miata through a corner, Mazda continues to remind us why we fell in love with cars in the first place. They may not dominate the market, but in the hearts of enthusiasts, Mazda is a legend. Clapperboard. Thanks for watching this deep dive into Japan's most soulful car brand, Mazda. Speech balloon. Tell us, which Mazda model is your favorite and why? Bell. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more epic automotive stories. Let me know if you'd like a matching YouTube title, description, and hashtags too.